This week, we'll be introducing students to quantities 6 to 9 in the similar way we did the first week with numbers 1 through 5. I'm going to skip ahead to the day to show you what is happening. The warm up this week involves practicing numbers students have been practicing for 2 weeks. So the song will play, and students will have a chance to practice the number, and you'll have a chance to walk around and check how they're doing and give targeted feedback. All right, then they'll reset their boards and we'll start with this beginning one. And you'll say, "What number is this?" Give students a couple of seconds. As these numbers get bigger, it's going to be harder for them to count accurately without you. But so just give a couple seconds and then students may shout out what they think it is. And then we'll say, "Let's count to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That shows 6. This is how we write it." And let the GIF fully play and then say, "Now you write it on your whiteboard." Then we'll reset our boards. And this one looks a little bit different, and it ties together the geometry vocabulary and the skill of the new numbers. So we'll say, "How many circles are there?" Students will possibly be able to count because these are now organized by twos, which makes it easier to see and sets the foundation for subitizing and counting by twos later. So we'll give them a moment. They may shout out what it is. We'll say, "Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6." So the circles will actually move as you do that so that students can practice that one-to-one correspondence. Then you'll say, "Which one of these is 6? Can you try writing it?" Give students a couple of seconds. 6 is very new. It was just introduced. Some students may know it. Some students, this may be totally new. So just give a second for them to try to write it and then show which one it is and say, "That one's 6. Let's write it." And so they'll have a chance to write it on their board, and the GIF is showing them how to do it, and you're able to move around and check. All right. The rest of the slides for the week will have a similar setup. They'll just have squares. So on this one, we introduced 7, there's squares. This one, there's triangles. We have different kinds of triangles just to get students used to seeing that a triangle isn't just one way. And then I think on the last days, we kind of have a mix of different ones. Hope this was helpful.